Welcome to the premiere episode of Purpose, Leading the Future. I'm your host, Carvis Jones, and in this week's episode, I go one-on-one with my wife, Carissa Jones, who is the founder and president of Every Girl Shines, a nonprofit organization that she founded back in 2018 in the living room of her home in Atlanta, Georgia. Since then, she has expanded her nonprofit organizations to 3 states, and she talks about how she started her nonprofit organization and what she has learned over the years of operating a nonprofit organization. She also shares the do's and don'ts on how to start a nonprofit organization. So here's Carissa Jones.
Every Girl Shines is focused on developing middle and high school girls by pairing them with professional women mentors who lead them to fostering a better world through our core values of loving, leading, and living. And a few years prior to starting Every Girl Shines, I co-founded the Angels Ministry at my former church. And fast forward to a few years after that, I was volunteering and sitting on the board of directors for many other nonprofits. And then I was in the bathroom doing my hair, and God spoke to me and said, loving, leading, and living. And I was like, okay, you're trying to tell me to go do this again. So it originally started in my church where I co-founded the Angels Ministry, and then fast forward to him telling me to go do it again outside of the church. I learned a lot of what I didn't need to do as I was sitting on the board of some nonprofits that was facing a lot of challenges. So I learned how to make sure we're managing the finances first, because you're operating off of donations, people's generosity. And so you have a responsibility to use those funds responsibly. So I learned the importance of managing the funds, staying compliant with the government, and then how to build a team of leaders to help continually innovate and move the organization forward to serve the community. We have organically grown. We started in Atlanta, Georgia, and over the years, there's been other women who would come to me and say, hey, I think we need this here in our city. And then we would expand into other locations organically. In Daytona Beach and in Seattle, Washington, as people hear about what we're doing, as our team is out sharing, and social media has been extremely helpful in evangelizing what we do to garner support in all of the communities that we serve.
What was your first reaction when you first started getting corporate support?
It can be overwhelming, because when you get corporate support and what you're meaning big dollars, that means that people believe in your vision and what you're doing. And then it just allows us to impact even more girls. So the more dollars come in, the more girls that we can impact. And it's a blessing.
What advice can you give those who are interested in starting a nonprofit organization?
A couple of things. For me, I had been volunteering with other organizations for many, many years, learning how to follow and how to lead. I didn't know I was being prepared to run my own organization. So if you're passionate about the youth or the seniors or the environment, I would encourage you to just get out and volunteer first. And then secondly, when you have that idea, just do it. Don't worry about, can I do that? That seems like, a big idea. Just do it. Get started small. I started with 6 girls, and then now we're in 3 locations. So just do it.
That's all the time we have for right now. Thanks for tuning in to the premiere episode of Purpose, Leading the Future. And thank our special guest, Carissa Jones, for joining. For more information on Every Girl Shines, log in to everygirlshines.org. I'm Carvis Jones. See you next time.